Okay, you know, fuck it. I'm bringing my heater in here. Fuck this shit. Alright, boy. There you go. Okay. Where would it be? Go ahead. Way over there. God damn. What the fuck, man? Fucking what? Sweet big praise. Okay. Whatever. It's in there. Alright. Boop. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. The way you just woke up. Well, not like now. I didn't like just wake up. Hey. Hey. I didn't just wake up. I woke up like, I don't know, an hour or so ago. But I definitely want to get woken up. Because I'm not actually like awake. Finally got the fucking ballots in today. Let's see, so that's just a fucking this is all the shit, right? Is this it? No, this is for the measures, text. Okay, just tell my measures. Plug your ways. Alright, this is what I want. Oh god, it's 2 fucking pages. Let's see. Here's U.S. senators that you can vote for. Joe Ray Perkins, the Constitution/Republican Party. Fuck that. Gross. Dan Ploujou, Pacific Green, Democrat, Independent, Wyden, Chris Henway. Well, none of those seem worth it. U.S. Rep, 5th District. Well, you know what? I already know who I'm voting for like some of this shit, so. Where's my pen? Okay. Who's this libertarian dork? Leon Noble? I'm gonna be a libertarian running for governor, because, you know, I totally have a chance. There's, like, extra spoilers in the governor's race, but none that are worth a shit. The only one that pushed, like, any form of, like, being recognized was Betsy Johnson, but that was because of the fucking money backing her up. But the governor's seat's also pretty easily, fucking vote on that as well. So, Kotek, get your shit filled. Alright. Some of these other fucking seat positions. This is a new one right there. Some of these I'm still going to decide on, but I know there's a few of them here that I'm already pretty set on. There we go. Oh, so I have to. Okay, so I do have to vote for that. Okay, this is literally only one position, so I guess I don't have much of a choice, huh? What about up here? Oh, yeah, there's Mark Gamba. Absolutely. Get your ass filled. Yes, please. Mark Gamba is filled up. There we go. Should look at the Bureau of Labor Industries. See what that's about. The clerk. Oh, this is a competitive seat right now, the county clerk, because I'm pretty sure Sherry Hall is a Trump psycho bitch who's purposely fucked up a lot of different things with the county with certain things like votes and vote tallies and shit like that. Because that was a really big thing back in 2020, actually, was the fact that there was a lot of ballots that were miscounted in Clack County specifically because of this dumb cunt, so I have a very strong feeling about that one, but I'm going to withhold on putting anything there. Lisa Beatty or Kathy Hidsey for the mayor. I'm still gonna keep that one blank for now. And for this vote right here, I shall fill you up. Where's some of the ballot measures? Because I'm pretty much all in favor besides the last one. It's like Measure 114 is the only one I'm not in favor of. Referred to the people by the legislative assembly. Let's see, message sure affordable health care. Yeah, that's a yes. That is a yes. Expanding health care, I mean, no shit. That's a no-brainer. Now for the back. It's all ballot measures. Oh, there's a Metro one? I have to do some Metro shit too? Okay. Yay. Alright, 112. This is the removes language allowing slavery and voluntary. Yeah, this should have already been a thing. Yes, I'm voting for this. Like, this literally should have already been a thing. That whole, like, yeah, slavery in our Constitution, yeah, that's totally okay, fam. It's like, no, get rid of it. Why? I thought those were already gotten rid of. Like, that's some fuck shit. Alright, Measure 113. Amends constitutional legislators with 10 unexcused absences from 4 sessions disqualified from holding next term office. Yes, no brainer. And the final one, 114. Which, that one is the gun, like, the stepping way beyond boundaries gun control measure. Police maintain permit firearm database. Fuck that. Prohibit certain ammunition magazines. Fuck that. In fact, I just bought a 75-round drum earlier today. So, yeah, that's not happening. Not at least for me. And honestly, this is like a unified, like, against... Like, a lot of the state has actually been unified against this measure because of how fucked it is. Not because of the premise itself, but because of how wishy-washy, how much loopholes it is, how much extra fat funding gets given to the police. Like, right-wingers are against it because they're taking my guns. But lefties see it because they understand that, are against it as, like, no, this gives more power to police, this gives them more funding, and it actually also restricts access, for minorities and for other people who legitimately might want to own a firearm, but yet the police are just going to, have a little prerequisite little test to essentially see if that you're worthy of owning one or not by just the virtue if they like you. So, fuck that. No, police should not have any extra power, including when it comes to gun control shit. Fuck the cops. They don't deserve to have that power. So, I'm fundamentally against this whole measure and shit. Honestly, the more and more I see against Measure 114, the more I am vehemently against it. Like, do some gun control, but keep the fucking cops out of it. They can go pick them up. Like, you can, give them the warrant to go pick the gun up. But beyond that, they can fuck off. Like, I have no cop, beyond, investigating some goddamn database or, just to see if, like, some black man ought to own a gun or not. Or, like, if a white Ian can have, like, 1,000 ARs and shit. Fuck that. Bullshit. And Clackamas County Measure 3588 temporarily prohibits psilocybin. Fuck that! No, I want my mushrooms, asshole. I want my shrooms. No. Liberty, bitch. Fuck you. So vote no on that because I want to not have psilocybin banned in my county. Thank you. Measure 26225 for Metro refers to the people of the Metro region by the Metro Council. Renews local option levy, protects natural areas, water quality, and fish. So this is basically just like a renewing of a 5-year levy, okay? Renews the current local option taxes. Okay. That seems pretty reasonable. Seems like a reasonable yes in my mind right there. It's like, yeah, we're going to continue to renew what we're already doing with protecting the waterways and stuff. Like, yes, yeah, keep doing that. Yes, let's keep doing so. Okay, so that's all the measures. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I have a few more in here. Oh, here's a few more that I can fill out here. I'm seeing this right here. There we go. Clackamas Soil and Water Conservation Director, Zone 4. I like how there's only one option sometimes for these. It's like, yeah, you get to vote for this. Just one option, though. It's like, cool. Leaves me with a lot of, well, options. I suppose maybe there is, but you just have to write it in. But, yeah, I doubt there is. For tiny little seats like this, yeah. And then it's, oh, the council position 2. Yeah, I know who I'm voting for on that. I'm doing Robert Massey because Elvis Clark, I remember last night, was a fucking goofball and an idiot from what I was noticing. That guy just looked like a fucking goofball and being a moral Puritan about, like, family friendly. So that guy does not get my vote, but Robert Massey will. Sonny Fisher, Ben West. County Commissioner position 2. I'm really gonna have to think about that one because Paul Savas is Republican, but he's pretty much like endorsed by pretty much like all the labor unions here, while Libra Ford isn't. I mean, she's progressive, but isn't endorsed by any unions here outside of the teachers. The teachers union is the only one that endorsed her. So that's kind of a question mark, honestly. That doesn't exactly earn my trust with Ford, unfortunately. It's like if no unions outside of the teachers are endorsing you, it's like, are you an advocate for blue-collar workers around here? Like, I mean, because if there's not even one of them endorsing you when it comes to, like, the labor unions and shit, outside of the teachers unions, it kind of adds me a little questionability, honestly. Because I directly look for that. I look for union endorsements, and if there ain't on there, I don't trust you. So, Judge Court Peers, I think everything else I can just kind of sit on for a minute. Well, outside of a couple others I'm looking at here. There's this one, and then there's like 2 more. That's it. Yeah. There we go. Okay. And, yeah, alright, well, that's pretty much about all she wrote for there, for now. There we go. So just leave that in there too. Okay. I'll just leave the rest of that blank for now until I said I want to look at it again. This is why I like mail-in ballots, because then I can vote for some stuff, and then I can just sit around and not fucking give a shit. I mean, like, kill, I got this thing, and now I can, like, vote on half of it, and then just sit here and be like, alright, I get to sit on this until, like, the 8th. That's what I like about that. That's why mail-in ballots are fucking great. Because you get one today, and then vote like on 80% of it, and then still feel undecided for most of the stuff. And then from there, you can just fucking, just fill it out as you need, or as you decide. And that's what I love about it. Don't have to worry about fucking nothing. And if you finish early, you can turn your ballot in early. And it pretty much just means that it will be guaranteed to be counted, first thing once it's ready. Or once the counting is ready to go. So, I like that shit. That's what I like about mail-in ballots. I find it funny that there are people out there who unironically are like, I don't trust mail-in ballots. It's like, huh? Why? It's like, if anything, it's more trustworthy. Like, because you get it directly, and it's like right there for you, and then you fucking turn it in at that ballot office and shit, and then like, it's more direct in my mind. Like, there's no computer that will fuck with it. Like, when it comes to hacking or touchscreens not being cooperative and shit. Nutty story? A nutty story? Questions. Wife stabs husband with squirrel. How do you stab a man with a squirrel? How do you stab somebody with a squirrel? Huh? What? How do you do that? She looks like a bitch who would fucking find out how to fucking take a squirrel and stab a motherfucker with it, though. She looks like a bitch who would do that. She's like, I'm gonna find out how to use a squirrel to stab your ass. It's ceramic. I was gonna say that squirrel was frozen down in a Loader corner where it seems to mention in Pinellas County. This is Florida, so she must have been keeping it in the freezer just for the right moment. Premeditated murder for sure. What the hell? Though I bet she could make a real one do it. Dude, I don't think it was a ceramic squirrel. I think it was an actual real squirrel. It's Florida. It's a squirrel. It's Florida woman. I mean, yeah. They don't like it because it means more people voting. Well, I mean, mainly just because, like, those are the same people that do also want to vote, though, and want more people voting for their side. What the fuck? Like, I mean, that's kind of the problem, though. One comment said that. That was ceramic. Well, I saw, like, at least, like, 4 comments immediately after looking at that said that it was a fucking frozen dead squirrel. So, I mean, I don't know what to believe now. I guess when it's frozen enough, it could be ceramic, because then if you hit it hard enough, it'll shatter. I don't know if that logic actually works. Like, if you freeze something hard enough, and then you just, like, smash it, it'll, like, actually, like, shatter like glass or something. I'm pretty sure that doesn't actually work. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, to a degree. Like, if something's so frozen solid and shit that, you try to break it off or break it free, you just rip it. But, yeah. I have a weird feeling, though, that son of a bitch, like, she most certainly had a squirrel locked and loaded and stored it and had it frozen, ready to go. Hey! 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 No! Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey! 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 What the fuck? Hey! 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 Oh, hey! 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 Shut the hell up! Excuse me. Get back over here. Get back in that chair. No. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh, dude, hey! Shut up! Shut the fuck up. God damn, hey! No! That. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Bro! Sit your ass down! What the fuck, bro? Bro! What the hell? Let's shut your ass up. God damn. Here. Take that. Shut him down. Also, there's this thing that's been out for a while now that will make voting way easier. This thing that connects with all computers and phones. What could it be? Oh yeah, it's the fucking internet. We're still stuck out standing in line for 3 hours because false dementia has changed with shit. Yeah, hey! Yeah, mail-in's better, but that keeps pushing. But that keeps getting pushed back. Yeah. I mean, like, at least for me, how I would... Oh my god. I'm gonna put you in your fucking kennel if you don't shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Shut up! Bruh! God. Anyway, fucking hell, man. Fuck, shat in your fucking britches, dog. Sukov agrees. Evidently. I mean, at least how I would do voting and shit is that I would honestly have it as like a couple week, process type of thing. Like, it's like, hey, you got like, a week or two when it comes to like fucking, or at least, I would say at least 1 week of like, hey, you can either go to the actual fucking ballot place and shit and go do it there, or you can have it mailed in, or whatever the fuck, and just have it, streamlined in that way. And then you essentially will have like a week process to where you can go vote. So let's say that you're working most of the week, but you have one of the days off during that voting process, then you can go that day and shit. Or have it mailed in and shit like that. Sukov, dude, seriously, I'm gonna pinch your little tail, jerk. Would you... Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna bop you on your head. It's called cars. You have heard automobiles before. Oh my god.
What up, lovely?
Would you fucking get in here and shut him the fuck up if you're out there?
I just got here. I was on the phone.
He's been barking for like 5 minutes.
No, I've been out by the fucking truck talking to the fucking restaurant to see how much it will cost me to get my fucking truck's brakes fixed. And I also talked about the fucking T-Birds. Will you calm your shit? I've not even been here that long. Half a second, maybe.
Zukov disagrees.
Well, Zukov's ears are fucking fucked because I have not been here that long.
Fucked? Like, no?
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
My goodness.
Trying
to speak around out here and shit, and he just keeps cutting my ass off, yelling and barking like he is.
You realize you're in the way.
No. He's giving you love.
You realize you're in the way, right? I know you love me. I know you love me.
Always giving him loves.
I know. Dude, that's a sick-ass fucking bong.
Yeah, because he broke mine last night.
Oh, he did?
The dog, yes.
Oh, I thought you meant me. I was like, I wasn't here yesterday. I was going to come over yesterday, but it fucking was downpouring.
Wasn't even that downpouring.
Oh, it was raining pretty good. Like, I was not about to crawl under my truck. And just get waterboarded by my fucking car. No, I'm good. No, they quoted me. They quoted me for the truck at $750. But they said you just have 1,000 ready. Just Just in case. Have 1,000.
Well, at least they're being honest with you about that, because, like, yeah, I want 750, but chances are we're gonna want more money out of you, so just have 1,000.
They quoted me. The dude was like, he's like, with the 64, he's like, you might want a disc brake conversion that, because he's like, good luck trying to find fucking parts for those drums. And I was like, yeah, but the fucking disc brake conversion is like, that's a niche and a half, because you have to take everything apart. I ain't got that kind of money.
No,
Ain't rich. Oh, check this out. Might be getting another piece of crap.
oh my god.
Not here. It's not coming here. It's gonna be at my house.
Okay.
I wasn't even.
Why do you keep getting shit instead of, like, finishing your other shit?
I am finishing my other shit. This shit, I'm not even like 100 on. This one came to me. This one literally came to me. I wasn't looking. My coworker has a 80s T-Bird that he wants to fucking get rid of for like dirt fucking cheap.
And so another one? Another T-Bird?
Hey!
You haven't even finished your other one.
I can have the best of both worlds. At least it's newer.
I mean, sure, parts would be more accessible.
Can you move? No, you're just gonna be in the way? Okay, fuck you. This dog. You're gonna be the death of me, dog. Doge. Hold the bong. There we go.
Dog phone has games. Hey, what's up, Ben?
No, I'm not actively looking for other projects. Hey, what? This one be actually drivable.
Is that what you're trying to do for the other two?
Yeah. Again, I wasn't looking. It just popped in my lap.
You see that for like half the shit that you end up like taking in as projects.
No. I will full-heartedly admit the truck I was looking for. The T-Bird I was looking for. The Triumph I was looking for. Actually, no. I wasn't looking for that one. I was looking for a fucking BSA and then got a Triumph because I couldn't find a BSA. My Kawasaki. Well, that one, yeah, that. That one was kind of like a dumb luck that I actually found that one. I stumbled upon that one.
Apparently, due to Chinese censorship, blood in anime will be recolored into white to make it look not too graphic.
What? Then everyone's gonna be like, oh, come shot!
I mean, honestly, yeah, for real, dude. This is
one
of the fucking images, like, showing the example of what they're talking about. It makes it look really bad.
Bukake?
Like, here's, there's the original, and then there's their edited version where it just looks worse. It actually looks worse, honestly.
It looks like somebody just like fucking hardcore cummed. Oh!
Oof. Wait, what's this? It won't even load. Oh, here we go. It loaded. Teach a cat to fish, and he's an idiot for a lifetime.
Oh, that's right. That's right, an idiot.
Oh, it's jumping out of TV screen looking for salmons.
No. See, this project, if I even decide to do the $300 T-Bird, I can resell the bitch. Fix it up, resell it. Probably get some little money for other projects. Oh, that's right. I stored that up there. Okay, I need to get that down. Move! I have to take that with me when I fucking leave tonight.
I'm gonna step that as being right wing stupid again. Well, right wing is stupid by nature. Blame Biden because inflation is out of control and gas prices are skyrocketing. Instead of blaming Russia and OPEC for cutting production. It's Saudi Arabia too. Saudi Arabia has been collaborating with Russia to basically fuck over America's economy. And Saudi Arabia is literally threatening fucking goddamn fucking, like, he's straight up threatening fucking like, oh, we're gonna do jihad and martyrdom to the West, whoever threatens us.
I'm not getting into anything. I put something up here and I'm taking it down. Because I'm getting rid of it.
He legit stubbed his toe, then this morning screamed, "Fucking Biden!" Did he really do that?
I swear to God, I'm
It's like, it's like, stub my toe? That was Biden, goddammit. He telepathically made me stub that toe.
Fuck you, liar.
Fuck communist.
If I die in the garage, tell them my life story.
Do you have any more fucking flavorful commentary to add to everything that you're doing over there?
What? Up yours, Grumpy.
I woke up a couple hours ago. Leave me alone.
I'm not even gonna say about this anymore. 1 second, I'll move the bumper out of your way. Big bum ba bum bum. Hey, at least I got a somewhat of a great quote on my fucking trunk brakes.
750, but you might need to bring 1,000 anyway. Great quote. Amazing quote. Lauren Chen says something stupid again. What else is new?
Wait a minute, what? Who's talking shit?
No, not to you.
Oh.
Saying ignore Lauren Chen says something stupid again, and Lauren Chen's just a right-wing idiot that, you know, basically...
Actually,
I'm pretty sure she's one of the, like, I left a left types or something.
Oh, really?
I think. I don't know too much about her outside of just knowing that she says...
As a cunt?
Well, that says stupid right-wing shit, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here. Dude, this entire thread is literally just open racism and calling black people animals for dancing and goofing off. Oh my god. Fucking Lauren... Dude, bruh. Sigh. Not even animals don't behave like this. What? So there's like some hardcore like sexual dancing, like aggressively sexual dancing going on. Like straight up. It's just like, you know, everyone's having some fun, goofing off and doing like the most insane aggressive twerking dancing shit going on here. Here, let me get to the part where she was really getting like, what the fuck. So this chick just forcefully, aggressively is just like twerking his dick, just like, I'm gonna like, boom, and then he comes out of nowhere and just starts doing it. I find this actually kind of fucking hilarious, honestly. I find it funny, just because it's like they're having fun. Fuck you. Like, what's wrong? And she's just like, not even animals don't behave like this. And you know what? Yes, they do. Animals will do crazy fucking weird, like, sexual dances, you know, to mate. Okay? Like... You what? What a racist fucking dumb cunt, bro. It's like, let some people have their fucking fun. I left because I'm a spineless coward who 180 all my beliefs at the moment they inconvenience me. I'll talk some shit, finish one project before you start another. That's how I fucking feel. Setting aside the fact humans are animals, yeah, they do. Have you ever seen hippos fight? Yeah. Or like, I mean, don't even take like the fighting part into account. Just like think about like how many like all the different birds and like lizards and like other animals that, like especially the males, where they're all colorful as fuck, and they're all just like, yo, let me just fucking like, you know, do like some crazy flower dance or some shit, you know, like flowering up all my plumes and shit, you know, to like kind of flex on his chick, so you know, we can mate. Like, that's what, like, a lot of animals do. And male animals, funny enough. Like, the female animals are funny enough, the ones that aren't all colorful and dressed up and all plumed out and shit. It's males that are. They're all flamboyant as fuck. Sukov! Shut up! Come on, bro. Which also kind of goes against the whole, like, traditional, like, oh, the women need to be all nice and proper and beautiful looking, and the men just need to be, like, hard and grizzled. It's like, not in the natural world. It's like even lions, like, they got all those, like, magnificent, like, flamboyant, like, fluffy, majestic manes and shit. Have you seen what animals do at the zoo? Yes. Shut up! Oh my god. Fucking dog, bro. No! Get over here. Sit down. Here. There you go. Here. What? You got a little rawhide stick thing? Take it. Little goof. But yeah, I've seen what animals could do at zoos and shit. Actually, funny enough, I have a pretty funny story of something related to this. Like, this is actually, I'm pretty sure it was 8th grade, actually. It was like it was a zoo trip that my like 8th grade science class took. And me and my friends, we happened to be in the exhibit where they would normally like have the elephants in, where you can watch them kind of like take care of them and shit. You know, like watching them and stuff like that. And so they have like this huge ass like room where they have like a fat gigantic glass panel where you can where you can watch that, and it's attached to at least their old exhibit before they were constructing and built up their new one, and which they have that now. But before they had that, they had this older exhibit where it was attached to this big room, which I'm pretty sure the exhibit's still the same. It's just been expanded and built on and built further out and shit like that, so they have more room. But either way, like, they have this big room, and they had the male elephant there. I forgot what his name was, but he's still there, still chilling. He's still at the zoo. He's actually like one of the bigger icons there. And we me and my friends stumbled upon the room where they were like, watching him and stuff like that, where he was a little happy and excited. And, so the extra leg was, presented. And of course, me and my friends all noticed this, like, right off the bat. And we're all just, like, giggling, like, elephant got boner. And I shit you fucking not, like, this little girl and her mom walk in, too. Not even, like, while we're sitting there just kind of slowly chuckling about this being just like, immature, jovial fucking teenagers. And then, like, the little girl's like, wow, the elephant. It's pretty big, all right. Just says that. And his mom, and her mom's just like, yeah, it is, blah, blah, blah. And me and my friends, of course, being stupid fucking immature jovial fucks, were just straight up, like, heard that, and we had to, like, contain ourselves as much as possible before leaving the building. And then we just fell on the grass and just started busting out laughing. It was just like, we just couldn't help ourselves. It's like, it's pretty big, alright? It's like, no, why'd you say that? It's like, no! Damn you, innocence of children. It's like, no! Because obviously, it's just like, the kid and mom ain't gonna know or give a shit. Well, maybe the mom knows, but, it's not gonna care, because obviously the kid don't care to see an elephant. The elephant's big. It's true. But, it's just happenstance of everything, of what's going on, with how the elephant was feeling in the moment, with his mood and everything. It just, bad time, bad timing. It was just all some bad timing shit, but it was, I guess, perfect timing, actually. Why is the water thing on? Like, it's been raining. She knows not what she says. Exactly, she knows not what she says. I mean, for real, though. Oh, God. I mean, it's... Oh, man. I just, like, love the immature jovialness of, like, just toilet humor sometimes. Especially when it's just done unintentionally and just happenstance. Like, that's the best type. Because it's the most unexpected. Also, this will make Titanic watchable. Total left turn into plot, but I'm not opposed. How Titanic should have ended. So what the fuck? So what the hell? just suddenly out of nowhere becomes a horror movie. I let Davy Jones be coming out of the waters to claim your soul. I hate Alabama politics. The Democrats here are convinced that they have to be diet Republicans. Isn't that essentially what most Democrats feel, just in general? Because, I mean, a lot of them tend to be like, well, we need to be just like, you know, just like bipartisanship and, you know, just like work together with them, you know, because then that's how we can actually have policies that will help America and stuff, blah, 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 blah. Or, you know, bottom line actually, but, you know, I'll just say it's for the people. By people, I mean our lobbyists and corporations. Okay, I don't understand this when I first saw it, but ban this streamer. Me just doing cosplay of streamers suffering public domestic abuse. Haha, teehee. What the fuck? Oh my god. If I stop streaming for The Sims, he teaches me a lesson. Bruh. Who the fuck is this? Some chick named Ellie Ray? Well, yeah. Just fucking get your shit banned. Like, what the fuck? It's worse here, at least Oregon gets progressives. What? It's sometimes. Not always. Unfortunately, this shit says otherwise, frankly. Because here, I can unironically show you who is, or at least, like, tell you how many, like, legit, unironic, like, Trumpy options are here. Let's see. Okay, so 1, 2, or so at least, you know, with every position that's being run for. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. 8 out of 16. Half of them. Half of these options have, like, some far-right Trumpy freak. You know, or at least, you know, like, equivalent of that. So I found out recently 30% of statistics are made up. I'm not exactly shocked. That's why I don't necessarily believe them right off the bat. Unless there's, like, a bunch of statistics just, like, you know, that have a general similar consensus and shit. Let's see, get options that aren't insane fascists. Here it's voting to decide what flavor of fascist you want. Yeah, I guess so. Why is the water being on?
That's not me.
Why is he doing that? It's been raining and wet.
I don't know. He's your dad.
And why, like, and the annoying noise it makes when it's on. Like, what the fuck?
Again, I don't fucking know. Ask your dad.
40% of the time, I'm right 100% of the time. It's true.
I feel like I fucking put more cardboard somewhere in the fucking garage. Aha!
A thunder trumpet?
Ha 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 ha.
Let me see it. Well, let me see said thunder trumpet.
What?
I don't think you necessarily need to, like, wouldn't you want to have, like, a double layered a little bit?
No,
if it's wet?
I need length is what I need.
No, okay.
I need the length.
Alright, here we go. So, whoa.
This truck is kicking my fucking ass and I hate it. There's like one bolt that won't fucking come off.
I wonder what happened here.
Ace hole.
It's like, is this like an eruption or explosion or an avalanche?
It's all the above.
I'm kind of wondering what happened there more than anything.
No!
It's a cool picture.
My skull fell off again.
Oh my lord. We are everywhere. Prepare for the boss battle. Oh my god. We are everywhere. And prepare for the boss battle, for we shall conquer, and we are legion. Holy shit. See, that's like a heavy armored unit. Well, you got like one of the more light infantry right here. That was heavy infantry. This guy right there, he's light infantry. We're thinking about that sledgehammer video from yesterday. Myself said we should pull out NATO and let Europe learn to defend itself. I guess a broken clock is right sometimes. I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with that. I mean, it's just like, sure, Europe should learn how to defend itself, I guess, but like that goes for, I guess, like any country, like just any nation. Like, yeah, learn to have a defense budget, and I guess at least some basic form of a military. I guess like that shit. I mean, I don't think that's a bad thing. That goes without saying, I would assume. I mean, but like, I mean, having like such a strong, heavy, basically just an anti-communist / anti-Russian based fucking military alliance and shit, like, yeah, I'm not exactly fond of that. When honestly, it should have been disbanded back in the fucking 90s. Like, there was kind of like a part of a promise of like towards Russia was that we won't like expand NATO at the very least, and if anything, probably slowly dismantle it. But of course, we're adding more more countries have been added to it, more so than not. No practice swings to make sure his perception's right. No, he just went straight for it and his friend's crotch paid the ultimate price. I know, dude. Fucking, sterile for life, most likely. Or at least for some time. Well, yeah. Some time basically just means his life. God, that fucking dog. You can chill. Whoa. Wilhelm Reich Manuel El Cloudbuster? Or Jando El Cloudbuster? What in the fuck is this? A Wilhelm Reich Jando El what? What is this? This thing looks intense. Looks like a fucking like artillery gun or something. What the fuck? This straight up looks like an artillery gun or something. I wish I had a facehugger alien and ignore was curious and unfortunate explorer. No. I'd facehug that boy so hard. No. I don't want no alien facehuggers. That sounds like a bad time. Breadstick Ricky and the boss. Oh, a new video earlier today. Roscoe teaches a new guy a lesson. Ooh. Let's check it out.
Paired up with Roscoe for this week. Ricky, you're coming with me so I can keep you out of trouble.
Ricky.
I don't want to get stuck with this old ass man over here. What is he, 92? No, he ain't gonna be able to work. I'm gonna have to carry all his weight the whole time. I ain't doing that, okay? Just because he's old doesn't mean that he's not gonna work, okay? Look, Roscoe is... Yeah, I know what Roscoe is, okay? He's a 90-something-year-old man that for some reason y'all like working with, okay? You keep him around for morale or something, okay?
For morale.
That ain't tough enough to keep up with me, okay? And I heard him talking some lip to that boy Ricky over there this morning, and I ain't gonna put up with that, okay? I'll smack him down, okay? I'll knock the dust off his old. So really, it's just best for everybody here, especially him. If I don't have to work with him, I don't want him getting hurt, you know? You don't want to hurt him, okay? Roscoe, listen. Oh, no. I'll handle it. Listen, I understand that on recent jobs you may have come across some gentlemen my age that were not up to the task that you were presented with, but I'm tougher than a set of woodpecker lips, old son. You ain't seen shit. You think you're gonna be running circles around me? You won't even be able to fucking keep up. Alright? I sprint to a fucking job site. You will not be able to handle working with me. I'm gonna work you like a rented mule, motherfucker.
A rented mule, motherfucker.
Get thought running across your head that you gonna knock the dust off my old ass? I suggest you look over there at them motherfuckers that have attempted to knock the dust off my ass and see what they letting go down right now. Go ahead, look over there. Why don't I look around?
Like,
I don't care. I ain't scared of you, old man. All right, they might be, but I ain't, okay? Like I said, you're gonna be with me changing them tracks out. Are you two gonna be able to work together now, or are you okay? Is he okay, son? He is fine. You didn't just hear him say he was tough. Ain't that right, son? You tough, ain't you? You real tough. I mean, look at you. First day on the job, you already learned a valuable lesson. And I can't wait to teach you as many lessons as I need to make you get ahead in life. We're gonna work great together, ain't we? We ain't gonna have no problems at all. No, sir. We ain't gonna have no problems. No, sir, boss man. We gonna be just fine, okay? We can work together. Whatever he says we can do, we gonna work together just fine, all right?
Yeah, we're gonna be good. Yeah, we'll be fine. Oh my god, I love it. I love these little skits. That's how I feel when I see a new person that, you know, it's just like, oh yeah, and it's like, sure about that? This place will break you. Like, honestly, that's kind of how I feel. It's like, you really think you're gonna be, you know, sprinting around in circles? Well, let me tell you something. This place will break you. Like, I won't even have to do it. Like, this place itself will. It's like, I won't have to do shit. That's the difference, I guess, between me and Roscoe on that one. It's like, I won't have to do shit. I just let I just let it, you know, be, like, give it a week or two. Then it'll be like, oh, okay, I'm broken. Because honestly, I've seen it one too many times. I know how it. I know what happens. You work today? No. I do see my mama later today though. 6. You can have a chill pill. You gonna chill there, bro? You goof? Wait, what the fuck is this? Dr. Oz admits he once stabbed his sister in the head with a needle. What? In an unearthed Jimmy Kimmel clip. Yeah, because, you know, stabbing your siblings with needles in the head is, you know, a very normal thing to do.
So, I'm not sure how old this is here, but this is a clip published by Patriot Takes of Dr. Oz on the Jimmy Kimmel show. Is this Jimmy Kimmel? Or is it the other Jimmy? Jimmy Fallon. I think
it's like one of the 1,000 Jimmys.
Anyways.
There's like 8,000 like Jimmys who have night show hosts.
This video, I think, serves as more evidence that Dr. Oz is a sociopath, possibly a psychopath, because we just talked about this story from a couple of weeks ago, where he was overseeing studies that illegally led to animal abuse of dogs. They were dying, they were supposed to be under anesthesia before they conducted tests on them and whatnot. I'm trying to recount the story from memory.
I kind of know about that story too. It honestly, it's just a fucked up story.
It's in violation.
Basically, it was just like animal torture for the sake of, we're doing science, fam, but it basically was just like, nah, we're just gonna torture a bunch of animals, because why not? It wasn't just dogs either.
Animal welfare laws. So, you know, he unnecessarily inflicted suffering on animals for experiments, and it really, you have to be a sociopath. You know, one of the indications that your child may be a serial killer, as we see in movies all the time, I'm not sure if this is actually true, but if you see them like torturing animals or killing animals, that's an indication that they may be a serial killer. And so there
actually is a truth to that. It's not necessarily in movies. I mean, it's used because it's a known psychological variable. That's actually tied as a legitimate variable when it comes to finding out why serial killers are the way they are, because for most of them, from like Ticachello to Dahmer, Bundy, Gacy, etc. Like, there's at least a legit commonality between a lot of them, and is that growing up, they tortured and killed animals and shit. Like cats, squirrels, raccoons, whatever the fuck. Yeah, basically whatever they got their hands on, essentially.
Right? But also, this proves that...
So, it's satchel, there's satchel truth to that.
Normal thing for a kid to do, which leads me to believe that he may actually be a psychopath.
Maybe they've gotten better at it or something.
Well, this is a 25 gauge needle, which is a pretty small needle, so you can't do much damage with this thing. When I was a little kid, I'll tell you a quick story.
Yeah.
I was so...
That's a weird way to be describing needles before you delve into a story about how you jabbed a fucking needle in your sister's head.
I used to find, my dad's a physician, I used to find his needles in his desk. And I noticed that
Okay, let me just pause it really quick here.
Why does your dad have needles just lying in a desk? It sounded like he was probably taking something, you know what I'm saying? That's a little bit of an out.
It's a quack doctor, but a doctor nonetheless. That's not normal for kids to be fascinated with needles. I'm sorry. Kids may be fascinated with bugs or with dinosaurs. I myself really love dinosaurs. I was also partial to video games. But needles? As a kid, I was horrified of needles. I remember in first grade, we found a used drug needle on the playground, and all of us kids like freaked the fuck out. Like, we called the teachers. The teacher came and got it. Like, there's a huge circle around the teacher as she grabbed it, with gloves on, and put it in.
I'm just imagining this, and honestly, this is literally how any kids would react if they saw something that they know they would, don't want to be around or shouldn't be. Like a used drug needle. It's like, I'm just imagining all these kids like, ah! Oh my god, a used needle thing! Quick, get the teacher! And then all, like, the kids, just all like a herd, just all, like, galloping all to the teacher, just like, there's a needle! Like, and then they're all just, like, huddled around, like, yeah, just oogly-eyed and just like, oh, and just like, oh my goodness, I'm just imagining this.
So that's not a normal thing. Like, you're already explaining how weird you are. If that was your obsession as a child, it's not like this precursor to you becoming a doctor. Oh, well, I became a doctor because I was obsessed with needles. That's not normal. I'm sorry, not normal.
And also, like, I wouldn't want someone to be a doctor if that's like, yeah, I wanted to become a doctor because I was fascinated with a lot of needles and I jabbed things like my sister's head with needles. It's like, yeah, you shouldn't be a doctor.
You know where the pores are? I would put the needle through the pore and get orange juice out. And one day I noticed my sister's head had little pores in it too. And I still remember, I swear, watching her head from behind. It came, and I threw it in there, and it didn't go in. The skull got in the way. I got no brain back, got nothing back. My mom just whacked me that time. Wow, just took me out. Absolutely took.
He's joking about, like, sucking the brains out of his fucking sister's head? What the fuck? Yo! Oh my, this is way worse than I thought. What the fuck? I thought it was just like, I want to, like, kind of poke through the skin and maybe get, like, blood or something, because I'm a fucking freak. No, he's like, I want to, like, lobotomize my sister. Shonk, let me take some of that brain matter. It's like, what? It's like, yo, what the fuck?
Be one of the craziest people we've ever had on the show.
No, you were on that. Oh my god, wow, Jimmy Kimmel's actually fucking, like, the reasonable, rational human being who isn't the freak. And actually, like, absolutely correct. It's like, wow, you're probably the most craziest fucking freak I've had on my show. It's like, you are absolutely correct. I'm like, I would literally trust Ben Carson with my brain sooner than fucking Dr. Oz. Because at least Ben Carson might just go to sleep and just, like, and just do that. You know, just, like, have, like, the knives and stuff, just kind of do this while, you know, I'm asleep. But no, Dr. Oz, he'd be like, ooh, let's, you know, just start picking through this brain matter. Blah, blah, blah. Let's suck the brains out with some of this needle.
Because I thought that...
Yeah. And first of all, I'm a little bit confused because he says that he threw the needle in. Like, I'm picturing him like a dart going, whoop. But then he says he couldn't get anything out. Like, did you put the needle in and draw it? Like, what's happening here? And how old were you? How old were you? Like, there's no age where I find this normal. I mean, it seems as if he stuck the needle in her head. Who does that? That's not
what
normal.
The fuck?
Like, your mom shouldn't have slapped you. She should have taken you immediately to therapy to get help. Because if my kid did that, and I'm not a parent, but if I saw my kid stab his sister in the head with a needle, I would think, oh my god, he's gonna grow up to be a serial killer. We have to do everything in our power to change that. That's not.
I mean, honestly, frankly, honestly, there'd be a part of my brain where I'm like, I'm against corporal punishment ethically on very much like every principle under the sun, but I'm starting to really question those ethics right about now. You know, it's like that would basically is how I'd start feeling.
It's sociopathic shit. Let's listen again.
And I threw it in there, and it didn't go in. The skull got.
He threw it in there, so presumably he like.
It's like this is a dart.
Or did he like, stab it in? Like, did you actually throw it? He's not telling the story very well, and it seems like Kimmel may be in disbelief based on the look by his face. I don't know. But
yeah,
now, after
I honestly do think he is in a little bit of a disbelief. He's just like, he's actually just telling this story like it's a normal thing. Like, I really do legit kind of think he is feeling that way a little bit. Like, I mean, he's a fake fuck, but, I mean, when you have, like, that much of a psychopathic story just being told to you like that by somebody that's supposed to seem like a normal, sane, professional human being, like, you would be taken back in disbelief, too. You'd be like, how do I work with that?
I believe him.
Hey.
Like, back then, I think, oh, bullshit, you didn't do this. You're just telling the story because you're a doctor, and you want us to think that you were always destined to be a doctor because you were obsessed with medical supplies and tools and needles. No, I believe him, and this is fucking weird. This is not normal. This is not normal, okay? Yeah, I'm not sure, Superjet Guy, if he hurt his sister. Why do sociopaths...
I mean, yeah, obviously. I mean, if you're jabbing a needle in your fucking sister's head, then yes, you're hurting her. Yeah, like... Maybe not permanently. I mean, it's just like it is just going to be a tiny little prick hole. But still, like, I mean, that's going to hurt. And it's going to be sore. Like, I mean, it's like I've had needles in me and shit. Yeah, like, even if it's just like, simple basic little boop, boop, and, having something injected or whatever, you're going to be sore for a minute. Or at least like a day or two. Yeah, it's going to hurt.
This TV? I guess so. I mean, if you literally torture dogs... and you stab your sister in the back of the head with a needle and admit to it, in America, the Republican Party's like, that's fine. That's fine.
This
That's
is
not
fine.
too out of the ordinary for you. Like, let me just flip it for all of us, okay? Let's test ourselves. If there were a progressive candidate that checked all the boxes, but when it comes to their personality, socially, they were saying things like this, would you not at least... give it a second thought about supporting them?
Yes. No, I absolutely would. I'd be like, well, pretty much on par with most of what I believe, but, yeah, he's tortured dogs before. And, like, yeah, definitely a good sound mind. It's like, no, I wouldn't, honestly, I mean, I wouldn't vote for that person. I don't care. I just would abstain if it's, like, between them and a QAnon or some shit. I'm just abstaining that shit. I'm just like, no. I'm just not voting for that, sorry. It's like, got a crazy, unhinged, not in touch with reality psycho, and he got one that tortures dogs. Like, sorry, I'm not, no. None of the above, bitch. I'm writing in Herman Cain or something, I don't know. Be Gentile with me, nah. My brother doesn't... What? What?
Showing us that they had some sociopathic...
Alright, I'm gonna start
because I certainly
proofreading those comments before I read
I'm
them.
admitting that as bad as Republicans are, maybe I wouldn't just not support that progressive. Perhaps I would still vote for them, but I would absolutely reconsider voting for them. I might just set it out or vote third party because I don't want to enable people like this, because if they are sociopathic, just generally speaking, if they feel no emotions when they do bad things, then obviously that's kind of a hint that if they get elected to office, they could betray you, because again, these are sociopaths. So I would certainly rethink it, right? But Republicans are just like, I don't care. He's got an R in front of his name. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Do it. Fuck it.
This person has abused a bunch of animals and stabs sister in the head with needles. I don't care. I'm voting for him. God, I love it. I mean, just gotta love the fucking just Republican Party these days. Like, they're either like fascists or just like unhinged crazy fucking freaks, or just the old guard that is just like meh. Can I help you? I want a musket for home defense? What the fuck? It's a little doge. there's like a little doge. And old Charlie Ho, I want a musket for home defense now. What? Yeah, what?
Musket for home defense, since that's what the founding fathers intended.
Right.
Ruffians break into our house.
Charlie Ho, yes, what?
I grab my powdered wig and Kentucky rifle, blow a gold-ball-sized hole through the first man, he's dead on the spot.
Right on the
spot. On the second man, misses him entirely because it's smoothbore and nails the neighbor's dog. After resort to the cannon mounted at the top of the stairs, loaded with grape shot. Tally-ho, lad! Grape shot shreds 2 men in the blast. The sound and extra shrapnel set of car alarms. Fix bayonet and charge the last terrified rapscallion. Bleeds out, waiting on the police to arrive, since triangular bayonet wounds are impossible to stitch up. Ah, just as the founding fathers have intended.
Yes. Oh, yes, as the founding fathers intended, quite what? I love the little ruffians just being the little meme kitties. I just love how they're just like these little meme cats. I like how they're all just like smiling like, I will accept my death. They're all just like smiling, just like, yep, we shall. I love how the windows aren't broken anymore either. I just noticed that. Can I help you, dog? What the fuck, baby? What? Check. With the check. I did my social scissoring run last night. Managed to pass the new constitution just barely by 2 votes. And I got assassinated when I campaigned for re-election. Oh, you guys! Damn. So, like, you, like, just got yeeted. Damn, bro. Did it tell you, like, how you, or, like, who assassinated you and shit? Or is that just, like, no? Dude, I still can't believe my suzerain run when fucking Victor, I fucking threw him under the bus a little bit and then he offed himself. Like, I still felt bad about that. If I could, if there's at least, you know, if, the last time I played suzerain, if there was one thing I could change about that, it would be, making sure my boy didn't off himself, because that was some sad stuff. Though I made sure he got, you know, the honorable funeral, though. I want to make sure that he was painted in a good light. Dude, I'm feeling bad about it now. It's been a while since I thought about that run, but still. Apparently getting the social constitution passed pissed off the old guard so much they hire assassins. Oh my god. I wonder if there's a possibility to survive the assassination. Like it fails. I wonder if that's like a randomized thing. Like, you know, if you do get assassins, it's just random if you survive it or not. I guess that depends on if you have security detail. Because I'm sure if, you know, have like enough of a paranoid mind, I'm sure you might be able to have options to be like, make sure I have security. I want to make sure I'm fine. I don't want no one trying to kill me or nothing. Because I remember when, like, I forgot what his name was, like, Yosef or whatever. Like the general dude, who's like a staunch anti-commie guy. Like, I remember near the end of the game play that he was basically like, I'll literally do anything necessary to stop you. And he just like, it's like, and I mean that as basically a threat. And I took it as a threat in the game, and I'm like, and I remember there being an option like, you watch his every fucking move, and I want, you know, like security detail, and I want to make sure I know what the fuck he's doing. Like, you know, so there's a way, you know, where you can have, you know, like, a possibility of not getting assassinated, or at least being able to keep tabs on what's going on, so you're ready for it. Looked it up, you can decrease the chance of assassination by having a high military and police budget, but otherwise it's pure RNG. Sounds about right. That's why I probably wasn't assassinated, and honestly, that's why the old guard, you know, was just so stubborn, because I think, you know, because I was so close to passing the Constitution initially, and because there was enough old guard already in the Supreme Court to essentially, like, you know, be like, we don't have to do shit. And I don't know what I did, but negotiating with one of them, they were just like, nah, I'm not gonna have this, you know, conversation with you. And they just like fucking up and left. I'm like, well, fuck you, cunt. It kind of shows that even if you want to do a hardcore comedy run, you gotta play it smart, you know, a little bit. Which means conceding on some shit. Which, honestly, I think is why I got so close in my suzerain run when I did it, on stream and shit. It was because there were things that I was like, let me do a concession here and there and shit as a way to appease, hopefully, enough. And I remember, at least when the Supreme Court vote came through, it was literally off by a singular vote. And I was just like, fuck! Because if it wasn't, it would have been tied. And then at that point, it would have been like, ooh, that adds a little extra option. Shit. So, Goff, you really want to be outside, do you? Goof. You should do another one sometime for a stream. Maybe be able to get Constitution passed and beat Rumberger in a war. I don't even think the war broke out in my suzerain gameplay. Like, if I remember, I'm pretty sure the war never broke out. I think it got close, but, like, there was, like, a lot of build-up and shit, like, military build-up and all that shit. And I think there was, like, a plot to start the war, but it never started. Which, honestly, thank fuck. I was not exactly ready to deal with that. Zukov, come on, bro. So what are you looking at me like that for? In mind, I had my commie allies help me win. Honestly, I think for me, that's probably why I was able to not have the war break out, because I was able to ally with the more communist factions at that point. Apparently, Rumberg won't nuke you if you have a major power on your side. Or at least good thing for me that neither of the military shit ever happened. So I'm just glad with that. And hopefully in my next suzerain one I can keep that from happening as well. Do you fucking mind? You right here. You know, I'm on my side. Oh, what's outside? Invest in Air Force and Ground Forces while let my allies handle the naval side of things. It's kind of essentially is what I did. Because I think it was, I forgot which, like, communist nation it was, but I think it was one of the smaller ones. But, they had, like, a really hella fucking good navy, so I just basically let them handle the naval side of shit. And also, I remembered when there was, like, a news interview, and I remember in my suzerain run when they were talking about that with me, I was just like, yeah, I mean, you know. It's like, I'm just gonna kind of deny this a little bit. It's like, yeah, it's not 100%, you know, like, what it actually looks like, just saying. Though honestly, the interviewer never bought any of that shit, so I'm just like, alright, well, so I think my next run, I'll either try to ensure that I don't have, like, you know, my gunboats with theirs and shit, or just just be honest about it. It's like, yeah, you know, there's some aided drills and stuff because of their better Navy, so we're doing joint, you know, training to help better train ours. Privatize all social service, be like, yeah. Honestly, a part of me wants to take the bribe by the oil baron or the fucking steel baron or whatever he is, and then just like fucking backstab him every step of the way, just so I can have his money. Six, the door's open for you, and you're still fucking barking. What a prick. What a prick. Tried it once in a leak that they bribed you if you betray them. Really? Couldn't you just downplay that? It's like, how's it a bribe if I didn't do what they wanted? Like, at that point, it's like, yeah, they gave me a financial donation, but they never bribed me since I never did what they wanted. So, like, what the fuck are they gonna do about that? At that point, it's like, oh, a leak, you know, versus, like, me obviously not doing what they're doing. So, how, you know, it's like, at that point, it's like, yeah, you might have a leak and shit, but it hurts your image with the people. Oh, really? Fuck. So I guess it doesn't matter. Shit. Because the media, too, I guess. Because there's that, like, one fuck who basically owns most of the media in Suzerain or whatever, or Swordland or whatever. So he could just spin all the media to just go against you, essentially. I think for my next run, I definitely want to do a lot more of a staunch communist run. And just really fuck up the capitalist, like, class and shit. And if that does get me assassinated, then hey, I'll just make sure that my military is heavily funded. I'll want to go with healthcare. I'll make sure those two are, like, the biggest things. Media giant asshole goes out of his way to make you look bad if you don't do what he wants. Yeah, which is why I hate him. I think there's an option to assassinate him, which I next time, I'm certainly going to take that. I'm okay with making sure that he's yeeted. I think the last time I exiled him, it, like, nationalized his entire industry and just forced him to leave. Oh shit. The building facade collapsing this morning in northeast Alberta. Well, here's Portland's crumbling infrastructure. Jesus Christ, dude. It's like, yeah, we have a nice little... Oops. Well, good. Luckily, no one was below that. What the fuck? This building literally looks like it was built in the fucking 40s. Like, back in FDR's day, this building literally looks like it was built back in the time of FDR. Bruh. Looks like Birmingham. This seemingly derelict structure at northeast Alberta has begun shedding its bricks all over the sidewalk as of this morning. We called the fire department to help secure the area. Willamette Week recently had a write-up about this property, which was most recently a Sicilian pizza place. Now some Danko Pizza too. They still have their spot in Rhododendron, and Stefan still sets up Pick-a-thong every year. Okay. Looks like the roof line leaks badly. Same construction to the right with water standing in the bricks there too. I think it's trying to leave town. The bricks are like, we're sick of this shit, we're leaving. The last tenant of this charming, dilapidated two-story gem on Alberta 28th was Alfredo for his Sicilian pizza place that opened in 2009 and closed in 2014. At the time, the owner, Steph Rosa, said he had to close because the pipe burst and the landlord didn't act in time to prevent the excessive mold buildup. Of course, the fucking landlord's at fault. That rendered the building unsafe for our customers and workers. It seems like whatever issue and damages there were 8 years ago and didn't actually get fixed, and now the building's falling apart. Thanks to a fucking parasite landlord that did fuck all to actually address the problems. Considering those facts. Oh, someone's saying, oh man, I've been watching that building decay for years, hoping it might get saved. I mean, honestly, like, I mean, hopefully that actually causes, you know, some action to be taken so this building gets saved, because, low-key, though, like, you know, this building is fucking cool. I've seen it before. Because honestly, like, the exterior of the building can be restored and saved, but it needs to be modernized and retrofitted from the inside out. The amount of people that think in the comments that think TJ's a right-wing nut job, Lamau. Oh, it's this. This is where I saw TJ's tweet about this. The wow. The Red Scare absolutely destroyed the minds of everybody in the West. Holy shit. That was... Some of these aren't actually just like, you know... Like, these comments don't strike me as like, oh, well, goddamn you, TJ, fuck you. You right-wing fuck. Like, these comments don't strike me as that. If anything, they're just pointing out the fact that people voted that. Sorry, but that weakest point is on here. Oh, okay, whatever. I only know them from Gamergate stuff, so it does seem... Or am I confusing with other skeptics from the time? Dude, school full can do what the fuck. If you watch his stuff now, he's so much better. He's accepted a cringe, but he's changed from the I'm assuming SJW era. Edit, of course, they get demo vote Lamau. Well, I'll upvote you. People are still stuck in 2016 with him. No. He's not even stuck in 2016, you dipshit. Oh my god. Yep, okay, so now I'm seeing where the comments are, you know, coming from. TJ's based. In fact, he's always been based. He has some cringe feminist takes, but his overall ideology has always been about egalitarianism and freedom. Yeah. People probably think Hassan's the only good leftist content creator. Without TJ, may not become a left. Honestly, yeah. Like, I mean, TJ on top of like Kyle Kalinske and well, mainly those two, honestly. Primarily, like they kind of helped, you know, formulate me being more of a leftist over time, which eventually that branched off to become like the Human Support. Michael Brooks when he was still alive, and who else? Fucking, like, at least every now and then TYT, but that was because they actually would have like legit lefty types on there, but then basically after 2016 they just crashed and went downhill from there. I guess Cenk Uygur every now and then will make a pretty base take occasionally and be a fucking pissed off firebrand wild bull in the china shop, you know, occasionally. So, you know, I mean, he's still got his charm. But, yeah, I mean, it's just like, you know, without at least mainly like Kyle and TJ, like I wouldn't be a leftist like I am now. TJ's content moved me from being center-right douchebag to a leftist douchebag. I voted a comment, I was read till dead, and I was told to face the wall by Nazi voters. Yeah. See, this is why I don't have a Twitter anymore. Because I would have far more, you know, harsh things to say back to him. Here, what do people in the DFF subreddit say? Sure sad, isn't it? We're gonna do last century all over again because it was so fun the last time that we just have to go for round 2. Hey, I don't want round 2. Say that to some other fucking jackal fucks that deny reality and history. Alright. The average age of Hassan's audience is probably around 14. I've been following TJ's content for longer than some of them have been alive. Okay, TJ has not been fucking doing content for over, like, that long. He's just been around for a long time, but I don't think, like, that fucking... Well, maybe he has. I know some people are like, he's been around for decades, and he's like, I have been around for, like, a little over a decade, what? You know, so... I mean, okay, whatever. They're kids, they don't understand comedy context, and probably seeing this right in TJ's far right. Shame because it hasn't... Son isn't a great vehicle for the left. I mean... his inability to take criticism and him calling any Ukrainian military action terrorism. Okay, his son does not fucking do that. That's just a fucking... that's just a straw man. It's funny because he looks... because it looks like left-wing reactionaries. I don't... Okay. Like, I'm not, like, a total Hassan fan, like, endless, you know, like, every step of the way, because I do disagree with him, you know, on some shit, but, like, he's not, like, a full-on left-wing reactionary. When politics put into shit, people get in ways, get way too serious. I know people personally that lean more towards the common side shit that would answer with Slotsky just to fuck around. I mean, not shit, it's the ultimate edgelord troll type shit. Sure, I guess. But, agree to disagree, I suppose, with that comment. I mean, so he's still last line of the Nazis, but being a Nazi was more fun for the overall populace than being a Soviet. Fun? Is that how this fucking weirdo is gonna put that? Fun? Sus. Sus. That's a sus comment if I've seen one. More fun? Yeah, the Soviets lasted longer, but being a Nazi was more fun. I'm like, what? Excuse me? Yeah, if you fit in with a particular type of class of people, sure, maybe. Beyond that, nope. What the fuck? What are you doing? What are you doing? Sit. Sit. Oh, alright, whatever. Oh, you go for Bobby. What in the fuck? Saw this on the Reddit here. Breaking. MCSO Arizona tells ABC 15 that they're looking into several individuals watching a voter drop box in Mesa, Arizona. Told they have magazine clips dressed in tack gear, fully disguised. This guy has this fucking long chair out, just like, yep, I'm gonna crack open a Bud Light and just sit here. Yeah, those look like a bunch of preacher at front fucking weirdos that are doing voter intimidation. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. If I do say so myself. Pretty sure that's an illegal thing. Man, we're even going back into days of like having literal like gangsters and mob bosses and shit, like having their thugs like literally like patrol fucking voting booths and shit, like back in like fucking Chicago, New York in like the 20s and shit. Like, oh my god. It's like the Irish mob coming in and just like watching the ballot boxes while the other side of town you got like Italian mobs doing the same shit. It's like, oh my god. It's like, fuck me, dude. It's just that, but like fucking like Nazis now. Yay. Jesus Christ. I mean, it's not like, it's like, what the fuck are they gonna do? Just be like, well, you look like a leftist, better get the fuck out of here. Just like, I was just like, what the fuck are they gonna do? I'll be like, all right, well, I'll just call, the officer and be like, hey, we got some voter intimidation going on, and, like, this guy's harassing me because I'm going to the voting place right now, blah, 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 blah. And you'll be sent right off to fucking jail because that's like a federal fucking crime. So why do you think, a bunch of, like, Irish Italian gangsters and shit don't do it anymore? Because they got heavily cracked the fuck down on. And plus, just other big players, just found a better and easier way to fucking buy and own the fucking electoral process. Which is usually why they tend to do that. See what time it is. It's a little after 4. A little bubble. But I think I'll get this bowl smoked up, then go see my mom. All that fun stuff. Around here, the cops are on the Republican side, and they'll tell you unless they attack you, we can't do anything. I'm not surprised, and honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if the cops do the same thing for people that call that shit up. Poll watching is encouraged, actually. Not surprised. Like, honestly, at this point, I wouldn't necessarily be surprised if, like, more, like, minority-based type of communities and shit, like black communities, do shit like that, too. Just out of the, fear of, like, having, like, some Republican fucking far-right chuds, coming up and trying to fuck with their shit, intimidate them. Yay! God love America. I'm back on later today? Yeah. Yeah, I'll be back on later. Might do, like, a little jam or two on the guitar or something. Look at you and your little ball. You're just a little ball, aren't you? I'd love to bring you along, but you'd be more of a distraction. I already know it. No. You can see if my friend Harley's still here. You can watch over him. I don't hear that much activity, though, so I wonder if he is still out there. And it is definitely dropped in temperature because of the rain and all the clouds now, and I'm actually kind of happy about that. So if you're some of my pharmacy in it, and my mom's rationing her insulin, their price gouging her. Wow. Not surprised. Well, she could always make some trips to Mexico. I guess my friend is still here.
What? Who, what, when, where, why?
Oh.
I'm getting very, very angry.
It's all good. Yeah, I was just saying I was gonna go see my mama here in a bit.
Oh.
So. I was thinking if you want to just kind of watch over them while you're still here and shit.
What?
I was thinking if you just want to watch over them while I'm gone.
Nah.
At least while you're here. I know he likes to hang out and chill with you while...
I know, but I'm not really, like, paying attention to anything else but these fucking... this truck.
To Harley, I said, hey, cutie pie. Venom says, hey.
Tell Venom fuck off. Not in the mood. Not in the mood today.
What? He's being nice to you.
I know he is.
Anyway. But I'll be back later tonight, so... At least for now, I'll call it good, so...